Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is part 16 of my Lego Technic McLaren P1 build. So last time got the roof on here, and that's pretty neat. We got the framing for the windshield as well. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, there's a little introduction to this section. So the front bonnet and headlights, the slim lights on the McLaren P1, now seen frequently in newer cars, were a novel feature at the time of its release. Aqua and aerodynamic principles inspired so many aspects of the car, and the characteristic McLaren curve dominates the car's surface. The McLaren logo, the P1 bonnet, and its headlights. Okay, so that'll be neat. Oh, that's that curve that they try to build in with some. Okay, I got everything sorted here, so let's get started. Okay, so we have these. So this is similar to a piece at the end that was on the windshield. So that's going to go here, just one of these, and two blue pins, and now I got two of these. Okay, they have to go up. Okay, and then that is hooking in there. There. And now we take two of the gray axles with the lips on them and punch them through this way. That's good. Nope. That goes there. Okay, there we go. And that goes on the front of the car here. We slide those axles. Oh, those axles go into those red pieces we put in before. So that makes it so it's easy to put in. Okay, so now we have, we're gonna put some additional little flaps on here. So this is the front. So is this gonna be like the spoiler on the front bottom part of the car? Or it's the top of the car? No, it's the front bottom spoiler. Okay. So that goes in there, and now we can continue. Okay, we have, there's 2x2, or 2x beams. There that goes. Oh, I have to put some pins in the side of that one. I didn't do that. Make sure. Okay. There we go. L beam, the little L. And that goes here. Okay. Now an angle beam and an axle. So this axle is supposed to go like this. And then punch through like so. Okay. Is that right? I don't think that's right. Nope, that's not right. It's supposed to go the other way. Okay, like that. Okay, so now we have this piece here. Put this axle pin in there. And then a long blue pin. And that. And then this goes on this corner. like so. Now we have a red axle pin, and it goes on the end. Okay, this is probably one side here. And it is. Okay. How is that supposed to hook on there? Where is this axle going? Axle goes through the hole. Where? Oh, I'm looking at the back here. Supposed to be the front. Okay, axle goes, that axle says it goes in there. Okay. Did I put pins on that? I'm not supposed to. Let's go back. I did. Let's get those out of there. Okay, now that should be, so that's supposed to go in there. And where does it show that? Is it showing like that's supposed to go in there? Is that red pin supposed to go in there? I think so. Okay, that's how I put it in. Hopefully that is correct. It kind of looks correct, so, and that's lined up there. Okay, so now we have to do the other side. We just gotta get that, make sure these pins are in the right spot this time. And that should go here. The L-beam. The angle. Okay. That goes on that corner. Very important, that axle pin, because that goes in here. Okay, that's hooked up. Now I gotta take this goes on. Okay, that is like the short one, and it goes on this side, I think. Or no, this side. No, does it go on this side? We actually, okay, we are putting that on there. Okay, they do just this, it does go on there. Okay, and then the same for the other one. That's this way. And then it should go. I didn't face that one the right way. And then it left it at the proper. That is proper. Okay, that goes in there. And we have 4 black pins, and they go on the sides here. Okay, this is blue pin in the middle side. Oh wait, no, it goes into, it doesn't go that way. It goes into that, supposed to connect it up together. Is that gonna cooperate? Maybe, like it will. There. And same with these black pins. Now we have 2 black pins that go where? Oh, we're flipping it upside down. And they go, they do go over here. Now what? I have the L beam. Does it want me to put it there? Maybe. Let's see. We're gonna have L beam. Got 2 of these. And that goes on this side. Then we have the axle. We have a black pin that goes in there. And then we're connecting this gray beam. Okay, and then a wing, a 7 wing. That's an 8. There's a 7, and it goes like that. Okay, we got that. And that goes over here, like this. Is this not facing the right way? Which would mean it should go on, yeah, it goes on, okay, it goes on this side. There we go. Now I need another one of those. And that goes together like that. And an 8 wing. And that goes over on this side. Okay. Back over. And we have these 2 7 beams, and they actually just go on there, eh? Now we have to make the winglets here. Okay, so we have a 21 and a 22. 22, we connect the 22 to an 8, and then that goes like this. And we have a pin there, an axle pin there, and that one should go on this side. Is it? Okay, the blue one does go on the far back one. And now we connect the 21 to the 7. And same thing. And that one goes on the other side. Okay. Now what's going on here? We got 2 stud pins into this one. And that is going in the middle here. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Got some plates. Okay, I got this. And we have all these grills, 8 grills. Sloped, or little 1x2 sloped grills. Okay. And we need this beam. And some stud pins on there. Okay, and then that hooks to that, like so. And that is the A grill-like looking thing on the front here. So where's that? Shows a yellow? Where is it? Or is that supposed to be orange? I don't see that. Okay. Anyway, we got this, and we have that going. It's got to be right there, or maybe it's down one. Does it go right to the bottom? It does. Okay, it goes right to the bottom. Okay, that makes more sense. There. Now, is there... Oh, you can see yellow back there. Okay. That is very accurate. Okay. Got two of these. And they go into... They go into that spot. Okay, that's those two. And now we have these guys. And we're gonna hook. Okay, that's this one. That goes on this side. This is 62. That goes on that side. I'm gonna put that there. And then that's supposed to go over here somewhere. And like that. Over top of the... Where's that going exactly? Okay, oh, we're putting the pin in here. Okay, and then, oh, that's supposed to actually go over top of that. Okay, there we go. And then the same thing for this one. Goes there, and there, and it will go like that. Okay, now we have another fun piece here. I'm gonna take an actual brick, Technic brick here, and pop that on there. And then put the rest of these black pins in. Like that, that's the last of those. Okay, so now we have whatever this is. I do this 2 times. Okay. That's those two. And then they go on top of that. Those pins here. And these are going on the inside. And that is going in there. So now, how is that going? Is that going over top of that axle? No, maybe. It's supposed to go in there somewhere, or in like that. Okay, it does go on the inside, and the brick should be facing up. Okay, I see. We're pushing those on there, and then those go in there. Okay. Connected, and now part of the front of the car here. Some curved slopes, tile, and that'll go on that bar. Okay, so that's looking pretty nice there on the front. Okay, with that air intake and everything. I think I forgot. Oh, these collars are supposed to go here. Okay. And that is it. Okay, well that has been part 16 of my Lego Technic McLaren P1 build. This time got the front of the car worked on. That's more of these details, the grille intake here and the front end, as well as all the front spoiler. Anyway, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and take it easy.